gal, and welcome back again. So your homeowners covers a lot, but why is it when you file a claim, it often gets denied? In this video, I'm going to go over 5 reasons why that might happen. Now, these 5 reasons might not be the reason why your claim might have been denied, but at least it'll give you a general idea of why they might be denied in the future. The first thing on the list is simply the deductible. The insurance company wants to make sure that you're only using your policy for large events, which is why you have a deductible in the first place. So for example, if you have damage to your home that's only worth $500, but your deductible is $1,000, then your insurance company is going to say, hey, you know what, you need to take care of that because the damage isn't even up to the deductible limit. Keep in mind, you might have different deductibles for different things. A really common one that's separated is for wind and hail. So when you're looking at your policies, make sure you know what your deductible is for each thing that's separated out. Covered perils could be the next thing that could cause your claim to be denied. Policies do typically cover a lot, but not everything. A really common example of something that's not usually covered in a basic policy is flood. So if you want flood to be covered, you need to purchase a different policy. When you're purchasing home insurance, there's also 3 different types of packages that you could get. The first thing that you're going to see is either HO1, which is for basic insurance, and that covers about 11 or so different items. The next one is HO2, which is also called broad, which has a little bit more covered inside of it, usually around 16 or ish more covered perils. And then the last one is HO3, which is called special, and that's really the one that everybody wants because it covers everything except if it's excluded. It's really common to see the HO3 form with the special coverages added onto a home policy, but to have basic or broad for personal property. So if you want to be fully protected on all areas, I would recommend having the special form for both your home and your personal property. There's also endorsements that you could add onto your policy, like water sewer backup or earthquake, depending on where you live. So I would recommend looking at those types of endorsements and deciding if that's something that makes sense for you. The next really common reason why your claim could be denied is if that thing falls under the exclusions. So some really common exclusions in most all policies are going to be acts of war, flood, like I previously mentioned, brush fire, and other things like that. So if you want to understand what exclusions fall into your specific policy, just go pull up that full contract and they'll all be listed in there for you. The fourth thing is the liability is just elsewhere. So let's say you hire a lawn guy and that lawn guy is trimming your trees. Well, while he's trimming your trees, that tree now falls on your home and causes damages. The liability is on him, not you. So to get that fixed and covered, you would go after that person's insurance because that tree trimmer is liable at that point. You're not. So when you're looking to hire lawn services or plumbers or anybody to come onto your property to fix something, you want to ask them, do you have liability coverage? And then the 5th thing on my list is just maintenance versus occurrence. Maintenance is just going to be things that you as the homeowner need to keep up with. A really common example of something that you need to keep up with is your roof maintenance. If it's getting old, you should probably replace it. And yeah, that might suck because it's a lot of money up front, but that's what you kind of sign up with when you become a homeowner. It's your job to keep it in good shape and to keep it maintained. An occurrence is just a bad thing that happens at a single moment in time. So let's say that a storm is rolling in and that storm causes a few of your shingles to fly off of your roof. If that's one of the covered perils on your policy, then your homeowners would probably step in at that point and cover that loss. So these are just a few reasons why your homeowner's claim could be denied. So it's really important to make sure that when you're setting up your policy, you set it up correctly and that you understand the limits and what's all covered and what isn't covered. If you have questions about your current homeowner's policy, feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to talk to you guys. Thanks for watching and come back soon.